Welcome to Coreum Concepts. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. If you're here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button and like and leave a comment on your way out. Really appreciate it. Helps support the channel. It's been a while since I had a video. Been pretty busy here lately. Summer's in full swing. Just been enjoying some nice warm weather after a long cool winter and spring. So yeah, we'll get right back into it here. Total crypto market cap sitting at 1.126 trillion. Gold sitting at 1981.81. Silver just below that 25 mark at 24.86. The DXY 102.02. Coreum's coming in at 22.37 cents, down 1.28% on the day, 1.8% in the last week, and just under 20% in the last month. Sologenic coming in at 13.19. XRP 45.956. Bitcoin just under that 28,000 mark. Taking a look at Coreum on the daily chart, you can still see we're kind of flattening it out, hoping to round that corner, make a double bottom there if all goes well. Solo Scrooge, give him a follow. He's doing some good TA on Coreum and Sologenic. Coreum has broken support at 23 cents. It has tapped underneath support on our uptrending blue line at approximately 22.09. If we can't get back above 23, we would have turned support into resistance. So there's taking a look at his chart there. And Clax, big news. We've got a new validator running on the Coreum network. His name is BiteStake, and we are live. So congrats to him, member of Core Council, family-run validator. So great community support. See he's got here. Give him a follow there. And yeah, it's important that we share delegated tokens amongst the community. Yeah, really good guy, and wish him all the best running a validator on the Coreum network. He's definitely got our support. Hoping to have him on for an interview in the days and weeks ahead once he gets himself established. And yeah, just great news. Nice to see the network growing, and especially growing with community support. And 007 Coreum Validator, or the daily April 30th report of the top 3 Coreum validators ranked by lower to higher fees, and a new arrival to the community. So not only do we have a new community validator, he comes out debuting in the top 3 of the 007 Coreum Validator update, coming in at a fee of 2%. Bitrue's still holding second at 1%, and 007 Coreum with their 0.5% fee. Checking in with MintScan, just under 2.2 million blocks, still running at 144 million bonded tokens. The inflation rate I see is just up a little bit at 11.06%, and also the stake in APR 36.92%. Community pool is now over 300,000 at 325, and 73,000 transactions completed. Running nice and smooth. No issues at all. Checking in with the validators. We've had a change at the top of the leaderboard on both cases here. And this one on the voting power, got Cosmos Station at 18.121 million. Bitrue at 17.5. And Zen Lounge now in third at 16.76. And then there's a pretty big gap in number 4 on informal systems. 007 Coreum's catching up there now in fifth place. So nice to see we're back at 32 validators. Block time still at 1.79%, or 1.79 seconds. And when you rank them by the lowest commission fees, as said before, 007 Coreum number 1 spot, 0.5. Bitrue at 1. BiteStake at 2. Synchrotron 2.5, Solo Nation coming in at 3%, Coreum Services 4%, Core Heroes 4.5. So great turnout by the community validators in getting those rewards back to the community. And NFT Marketplace and Coreum Validator, Rise Today says they got some great news. Coreum-based variable restake may be the first on any blockchain. Hate having to go back in and put some rewards on the side to have a bag ready when the market is good. Just want to buy some goodies with your passive income. Don't want to auto restake at all. They got you covered. So you can now use your auto restake feature to compound 10 to 100% of your rewards every day. The portion you don't auto restake will be just left in your claimable rewards. Surefire way to have a bag of core ready for any of your needs. So they're releasing the variable auto stake this week. So yeah, it's exciting. Building as it's on the Coreum network. They're definitely leading the charge. They were on the test net active and building right out of the gate. I have an interview with them I did earlier. I will post that video in the description. Great interview. Looks like a great project, and nice to see them getting their project out as they planned. So in 007 Coreum Validator here asks a good question here. What's self-bonded rate? And self-bonded rate indicates the percentage of the validator node that comes from the validator owner. So the larger the amount, the higher your confidence that the owner is going to take care of the validator and avoid slashes. Our rate, 007 Coreum's rate, is 6.5%. So yeah, just another metric that you can look at to help make your decision on where to delegate your tokens. And remember, the important thing is to support the communities and distribute it widely amongst all the validators. So if a validator does get slashed, that your whole stake isn't at risk of any slashing penalties. So there's multiple reasons to stake at multiple validators, and at the same time it helps support the community validators at the same time. Sologenic is now listed on Changelly, so it's exciting. We've had several listings for Sologenic lately, so it's good to see that things are still moving forward with them. And I'm not too sure how to pronounce this. I think it's Fryworld. Special thanks to Joel Katz, who used his own personal Xumm wallet Pro to test our point of sale solution. And apparently he stated that it's so cool in quotes. So yeah, it was interesting to see this project. It's point of sale reinvented. Crypto payments, consumer loyalty, digital couponing, and traditional card payments all in one device, built on the XRP ledger. So I hadn't heard much about it. So they're partnered with Xumm Wallet to provide crypto payment solution for use by merchants and consumers globally. So that's really good to see. And then you check out their website. Yeah, looks like they got some interesting partnerships and whatnot. So you collect cash value discounts to pay for your chosen rewards. Each time you spend, merchants can say thank you by contributing part of your spend rewards towards a reward that you have chosen. When you have enough, Fry will send you your reward completely free. So yeah, it's nice to see it's being built on the XRP ledger. Looks like they're getting the message out. David Schwartz seems to approve so far. And the Xumm wallet has announced that unhosted.exchange, our new DEX user interface, opens for everyone in May as early access ends. So with over 100,000 visits in just 20 days, secure and user-friendly browser-based trading on the XRP ledger will be available for all Xumm users worldwide. So yeah, it's just exciting to see. Very good reputation for security and quality. The Xumm wallet is, in my opinion, the way to interact with the XRP ledger. And that's just my opinion, but I've used them from day one. Never had a problem. I have the pro account. Plenty of perks to make it worth getting the pro account in itself, but at the same time, it's just an easy way to support the development on the XRP ledger by purchasing a pro account. So check that out if you haven't already. It's you'll be surprised with what you get with it. And another announcement here, Xumm makes giant leap in e-commerce, integrated now with ECWID by Lightspeed. 1 million plus stores can offer seamless, secure XRPL payments, boosting cross-border and cross-currency transactions. So more to check out in the blog there. And Sologenic Mania posted big news. BitOasis, a UAE-based crypto exchange, has received the first operational license for broker-dealer MVP from Dubai's crypto regulator. Soon it'll be Sologenic's turn. So when you take a look at this article here, it says on Monday, BitOasis announced that it had become the first crypto exchange in the Middle East to receive broker-dealer minimum viable product operational license from Dubai's crypto regulator. License was granted by Dubai's Virtual Asset Regulator Authority, VERA, which was established in March of 2022 to oversee the burgeoning virtual asset sector in the region. As the UAE strives to establish itself as a leading destination for crypto industry, the license represents a significant milestone for BitOasis and the broader virtual assets ecosystem in the region. According to Vera's licensing process, companies are licensed in several stages, and BitOasis was granted provisional approval to begin process in March 2022. The crypto exchange has now become the first broker-dealer to complete the minimum viable product stage, as no other firm has yet been licensed under the full market product stage, as stated on Vera's website. The Vera ecosystem aims to strike a balance between value creation, risk mitigation, and enhanced investment opportunities with consumer protection at its core. So yeah, it's good to see, because I honestly think that Sologenic and Coreum are going to grow rapidly in that region, and it's my hope that, as we heard a while back from Otto, that the license is in the oven, so hopefully they're well entrenched in the process. Bob and Reza are in Dubai, so they have business dealings there. So, and then looking into that, Vera a little bit further, launches full market product regulations, and that's in 2023. The regulations set out comprehensive virtual asset framework built on principles of economic stability and cross-border financial security. So there's a lot of interesting information in here. It's definitely worth going through. Vera's regulatory objectives: to position Dubai as a regional and international hub for virtual assets related services, to develop a digital economy in the city to boost its competitive edge locally and internationally, to empower investors and increase awareness about virtual asset services and products, and encourage innovation to promote real opportunity. The new world of virtual assets and attract investments and businesses to set up their base in the Emirate of Dubai, to promote shared responsibility in developing efficient and bespoke regulations for the protection of investors, and to curb illegal practices in coordination with the concerned entities, to develop the regulations, rules, and standards required for regulating, supervising, and overseeing virtual asset platforms, virtual asset service providers, and all other matters related to virtual assets. So they talk about how their licensing works, and here's the 3-stage process: the MVP provisional, MVP preparatory, MVP operational, and then the full license. So you can just see the differences as the stages progress. So hopefully, like I said, that Sologenic's got their nose in there somewhere. So Vera is the world's first tailor-made virtual asset regime. As such, its full market product regulations are designed to specifically cater to the provision of permissible activities and services to customers and investors from the Emirate of Dubai. Yeah, here we go. Marketing guidelines. All market participants, whether licensed by Vera or not, must adhere to the marketing, advertising, and promotions regulations. Vast businesses offering virtual asset activities, non-virtual asset activities, and individuals should be aware of the penalties for non-compliance. You can download these documents at the links below. Dubai is a virtual asset hub for the world. Dubai prides itself on being a progressive market open to the use of new technologies and innovation. With the release of the Dubai blockchain strategy in 2016, the Dubai metaverse strategy in 2022, Dubai has itself years ahead in welcoming virtual asset industry. With initiatives like the Unified Business Registry Platform and the UAE Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution, Dubai is leading the way in implementing crypto projects to activate breakthrough growth and innovation in key sectors like real estate, governance, logistics, metaverse, and fintech. So it's the third largest crypto market in the Middle East, Asia area. 7% of global crypto volumes in this area. 100,000 golden visas offered under the National Program for Coders. Hundreds of crypto-related events in Dubai every year. And the Global Blockchain Council was launched. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I think that's where we're going to see a lot of movement in our digital assets, no matter what the U.S. does with their regulations or lack thereof. The rest of the world is happily moving on without them. Zen Warrior posted here that Vera, what Otto mentioned in his tweet, hopefully central exchange first, then the decentralized gets approved. So this was back in early March, a couple weeks before the mainnet Otto says he is replying to somebody saying it depends on what regulatory framework you choose. And here's where he mentions the Vera. On the same theme, Brad Garlinghouse posts the U.S. may be moving backwards, but I like to focus on the positive. In the last few months, the EU, UK, and UAE all moved forward with new regulatory frameworks and regimes for crypto activities. More on their market reports. And this is a great interview. Crypto Aries shared Generation Infinity, the man, the myth, the legend, David Schwartz interview. Excellent interview. Highly recommend heading over to the Lighthouse. Give them a follow. They have lots of great content, great monthly newsletter. Definitely a great source for information. And in this interview here, I'm just going to play a couple minutes of it because David Schwartz is speaking specifically to the AMM, and it's just good to hear. He really breaks down why he's excited about the AM, and it's for us. He's excited for what we're going to be able to do and benefit from the AMM, and the technology is going to provide the opportunities the technology is going to provide us to utilize our assets to grow. So just going to watch part of this, but definitely go check it out. I'll put a link in the description of the video to watch the whole interview. It's very good.
XLS30, the automated market maker, I'm just the mechanics and the mathematics of trading is something that's really exciting to me, and I'm excited for the possibility that that's going to bring. Not so much for adding liquidity. It will add liquidity. Personally, that's not what I'm super excited about. What I'm super excited about is the trading strategy that will execute on behalf of token holders and the yield that I think that the people who sort of loan cryptocurrencies and stable coins providing liquidity to the pool will get.
100%. And I mean, I always have to ask, obviously XLS20 was, back in 2022. What were the biggest milestones and achievements, in your opinion, from the XRP Ledger standpoint in 2022? And what are you most excited about? Maybe that is XLS30. What are you most excited about moving forward into 2023 and even pushed out into the future a little bit further?
I think undoubtedly the XLS20, the NFTs, the native NFT support is the Ledger highlight for 2022. But there's another aspect that I think there's been a lot of effort, and it's hard to promote this because it kind of draws a light on the bad parts, but like the security and stability improvements and scalability improvements have been phenomenal. And I think that's part of the reason why the XRP Ledger has been able to operate for more than 10 years. I know it's never sexy because it's been working and it's still working, and when you make it better, well, what was wrong with it before? But that continuous improvement, I know it does. It's not very exciting, but really, from a technical standpoint, it's just exciting to me that the network has kept up with the increasing demand, and that's not magic. That's an effort put into improving its performance, reliability, and that kind of thing. As far as the future, the automated market maker, I think also Ripple's been working hard on identity solutions to allow more enterprise adoption, sanctions compliance particularly. Enterprises will not participate in any financial system where they might inadvertently accept money from or send money to a sanctioned entity because the penalties are just so high, they just won't do it. And so coming up with some sort of solution to those types of problems, I think is what we're going to be focusing on. Our 2023 emphasis is going to be around removing barriers to enterprise adoption to DeFi technologies.
I would love your take.
So yeah, very interesting take from David, and a good look at what they're focusing on here coming up. And I don't think it's anything that we didn't know, but just exciting to see what's coming ahead with the automated market maker, and more importantly, just the growth of the XRP, the development on the XRP Ledger in the last little while. I think I heard a stat from Blockchain Backer, I think it was, did a video and said that he learned that development on a lot of the full-time developers on a lot of chains is actually decreasing, whereas the XRP Ledger full-time developers have increased by 52% in the last year. So it's a nice positive momentum that we're seeing on the growth of the XRP Ledger, and we're definitely seeing the benefits of that with the amount of products and services and utility that's coming out as a result. Coin holder here posted, Coreum is transforming DeFi as we know it. Smart tokens within the IBC protocol enable the creation of decentralized financial instruments and remove the need for intermediaries. This results in increased determinism and flexibility during smart contract executions, as well as improved security and extendability within the decentralized finance ecosystem. He posts a link here to some docs for the tutorials on smart tokens, so if you have interest in that, definitely check it out. And I found this was interesting here. King Vale X posted this clip here. U.S. Treasury will not be able to pay for that debt. So it was an interesting clip, but something really jumped out at me when I was listening to it, is they keep referring to the X date. So I'm going to think here, when you listen to this, take a drink for every X date reference in this 3-minute clip. And famous words from the digital asset investor says words mean things. So just think about that when you're watching this clip as they try and get their message out here.
Janet Yellen released a letter to Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy and other congressional leaders from both parties, in which she says the Treasury's debt limit measures, the special accounting maneuvers it's been using, may be exhausted by June 1st. That would be the infamous X date. So once again, Janet Yellen saying that the debt limit measures may be exhausted by June 1st, after which point the Treasury has run out of cash and could potentially start defaulting, potentially, on some of its obligations. This is in a letter that Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, sent to Kevin McCarthy, the Speaker of the House. She did repeat her call for Congress to raise the debt limit as a result. Of course, we want to get some more context from all of this and check in with Kaylee Lines, who is in Washington for us. Kaylee, what do we know about the start of June as opposed to what the market thinks the start date would be?
Well, it's a really good question, because market strategists have been looking at the tax receipts, which have been running well below 2022 levels, and saying that there is a risk of the X date being in June rather than later in the summer.
Well, there you go. So we're minute 4 into the 3-minute clip. There's 2 shots in. Hope when you're listening to this, it's evening in your part of the world, because they're definitely trying to get the message out about an X date here. It's just an interesting term we're hearing a lot in a short period of time. So just keep your eyes on that. That's all I got for you guys today. Appreciate your support. Give a like and a comment on your way out. Peace and prosperity to you all.